How's it going? Welcome to Good Company and welcome back to the Gigafactory. Today we are actually doing a new product, the copy machine, and this is going to take some new modules that we haven't actually been building yet in the Gigafactory, so we are going to have to start our mechanics workshop as well. But before we do that, just going back to the handheld assembly room, just putting a pallet down for each of the modules, just so every module has a full pallet and we're not going to be running out of modules in that area. We initially had 2 pallets and they had tons of modules on, tons of different types of modules. So they did run out fairly quickly, and with the amount of production we've got going on in there, well, we're going to need a lot of modules to get up to standard, really. So just sorting out the courier routes, I did try to just rearrange some stuff instead of actually making new courier routes. But you know what, didn't work out. So I thought, you know what, let's just keep it simple. 1 module per courier route from each of the different sections over to our handheld assembly room, and it does work out really well. The only thing we do lack is batteries, but that's been a theme of the whole series. So we are going to be changing over to using the power packs at some point. I think it's fairly soon that we do that. So we're going to have to redesign every single handheld product, swap production over just to get the new batteries in. But with the power packs, they're cheaper to make, and also you can use less of them, so you don't actually have to produce as many as we do at the moment, because we are using the double battery stacks, and it's not the best thing to use. And the market phases are actually increasing fairly quickly, which means the requirements for the products are actually getting quite high for the level of module we have researched at the moment. I have set a limit of market phase 20 that this playthrough can go to, but I think we're around 7 or 8 at the moment, so we're nearly halfway. But we do run into a little bit of an issue because the modules we have researched already aren't just good enough, and you have to put like 5 or 6 of them just to reach maximum level. So here we are creating our new product, the copy machine. We've called it the copycat because that was the first thing that came into my mind, and we're using 2 power supplies, 1 of the cameras, and then 2 actual I think they're motors, the medium DC motor. I've been playing this game for years and I still can't remember the names of the modules. So here we are making the low res camera, just trying to find what table to do it on, eventually find the electronics workbench, and it actually takes some integrated circuits, some coated glass, and some simple circuits as well. I was initially going to do the cameras and sensors all in the audio visual department, however there's not a lot of space in there, so I thought we'll do them in the electronics department just for now. And if we do free up some space by using some machines in the other departments, then we can move them over. But I think they'll stay here, to be totally honest, because I think it does suit the electronics department a little bit better than the audio visual. So that's what we're doing here, literally just bringing over coated glass. We're already bringing over the integrated circuits, and we're making the simple circuits already in the electronics department. So it all works out really well. Just putting a brand new pallet down for the low res camera, just to make it easier to ship over to our large assembly room. So just going to be opening up a new building for the mechanics workshop. This is where we're going to be building all of our like motors, the actuators, the gearboxes, stuff like that. Anything kind of like mechanical really. So it's a fairly small room, but I don't think we're going to run into any issues at the moment. The products that we're making now don't really use this sort of stuff, so we can get away with it. But when we do open up the robots and start our robotics division, then it's going to become a little bit of a problem in here, so we may have to move this. I just picked this room just because it had a delivery area, in case I needed to bring metal in, which I don't actually. So we are making the medium DC motor, which requires the small DC motor, so we've got to make both of those. And to be honest, all we need to bring over are the mechanical parts and screws, so really easy to make, to be totally honest. And we don't really need to make many of them. I have put 6 tables down for each, which is maybe a little bit too many, but again, for now, like a lot of this stuff is, I just put it down get it working, and then see if we need to increase production, or if not, then we can just leave it how it is. So the copy machine, we're just adding it to our large assembly room. Every time I look at this, I cringe. This is a complete mess. We're just trying to fit in stuff as well, anywhere it can go really. So I am trying to do 8 tables for each product, but I have decided I'm going to reduce this. I'm going to go for 4 tables for each product for our larger products, just because it's going to become out of hand. As you saw with the handheld assembly, there was a lot of tables and a lot going on, and the amount of modules you need to keep that up and running is ridiculous. So I don't think it's going to be feasible to have 8 tables for everything. I try my best for a long time, and I do need to actually just sort this room out. But we're just bringing over the modules that we're making into the new room. So the motors are coming over from the mechanics workshop. We're going to be bringing over the low res camera, and then also the power supplies from the power plant. So with the copy machine, we are actually making all of the medium case products. So we are really going to be focusing on just getting the handheld products and the medium case products up to maximum production now, and then we'll be doing the robotics division after. And it takes a lot of work, because, well, we've got a lot of good stuff coming up, not gonna lie. We've got some really good machine building things, and honestly, it looks completely different to what the factory does now. So just going around to everywhere that I was, well, this is generally what I do. Once I've built something, I just have a look around, see if there's any problems, and if there are, I just go and sort them out. So here we had some people just stuck. So I let them go. Well, I say let them go, fired them for some reason. So I've done that. Did upgrade the tables for the low-res cameras as well. And we are just going to set up the courier route for the copycat to bring it over to this final selling area. So again, we've got 2 pallets. With the copycat, the market phase isn't progressed at all. So we are doing 2 full pallets, but the market demand isn't great. I think it's 30 or maybe even 20. So we can't actually sell that many of them. Saying that though, you can sell them for quite a lot of money. So it's definitely worth doing this. And honestly, the medium products bring in so much more money than the handheld products that I probably should have focused on these medium products a little bit sooner than what we did. So I'm just trying to follow the courier route over just to see the copycat stack up on the end, and there we go. We've got some good production. Like I said, the whole thing doesn't sell. There's the start of our mechanics room, and here is the mess that is this large assembly room. So thank you for watching. Thank you to the workforce. Stay safe, have fun. I'll see you on the next one.